winter, and it is the laziest part of the year. And in fact, though it's the beginning of the year, when it's winter season, we feel like it's actually trying to cook out something which is very easy to make. And if we can do it all in one pot, what else do we have to say? So here's presenting before you a one pot vegetable rice recipe. So for that, what we need is that I've tried to put together all the vegetables that are available at home at present. So I've used almost a cup of green peas. I've used here around 4 florets of cauliflower and some pieces of carrots and this is one potato diced into 4 pieces. This is the preparation for 1 cup of rice, which will go in for, I guess, if there are 3 people at home, we can use it for serving up with 3 people. Everything will be done in one pot and then it will be ready. You just need to slow the flame and wait till it's done, and you can serve it immediately and beat the cold winter. We also need some dry spices here. I have used here 2 cardamoms, and in fact 2 small cardamoms and this is a big cardamom. Of course, it's very strong, so if you do not like the taste very much, you can evade using it. I have also used a piece of cinnamon and some cloves, 3 cloves, and then some white pepper and 2 bay leaves, and we also will need some saffron. Another spice we'll need is a star anise. Of course, I guess I'll just use half of it because it's very strong according to my, the way I think about it. We will also need 1 small bunch of coriander leaves, fresh coriander leaves. And the smell, it's wonderful. It's straight out of the kitchen garden, so you can imagine how fresh it feels. We'll also be needing some vegetable oil for the entire cooking, and of course a bit of desi ghee if you want to give that flavor and the taste and the real, the feel of the desi thing. What I've already done is already put the karai. It's not a karai, it's a handi that I'm using today, and it's already heated up, and let's get about doing the entire process. So the handi is heated. We'll put in around 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. You can choose any oil of your choice, and what we will do is that flavor this oil. The entire cooking will be done in this oil, so we'll flavor that oil, and batch by batch we're going to fry up all the vegetables and the rice and then go about doing the whole thing. So how do you flavor it? We're going to put in all the dry spices there. So the spices, as it heats up, will give out its flavors to the oil. And once that's done, your food will smell good, The smell factor is very important whenever we are talking about Indian cuisine. So we'll just try to give the flavor or the aroma of the spices, lovely aroma of the spices into the oil. So first what we will do is that also put in a little dash of salt, so that everything that's heated doesn't fall onto your face. So you're putting in some salt there. But just to make your food look good, we will use some grains of sugar and let the sugar come up. See, it has to come out, and it has to give up a beautiful color. And once it comes up to the top of the oil, top of the oil, we can start see here, it has come out to the top of the oil, and then we can start our cooking. We will first try and fry the pieces of carrots and potatoes. So we just fry it up so that it gets the flavor of the oil into it. After all, these are all going to cook together and steam up with the rice. But just a little bit of, frying in the beginning will, however, give it a wonderful taste. And whenever it's winter, we love to do something, we love to pamper ourselves. So you can do one thing, you can fry out in batches, first you can fry out the carrots and then you fry out the, the potatoes. So even if it catches, the moment it catches color, you can take it out and go in for the florets or the cauliflower florets. Winter vegetables are really nice to eat and all of us love, even the kids love to eat the winter vegetables. So we do not have much, problems with the winter vegetables, I guess. So this is one way of making them eat it by spicing it up. So we'll now put in the florets of cauliflower and just try to give it a color. The glaze. While it's cooking up, we can do one thing, prepare the water by spicing up the water also. So I've just taken one bowl and I'm going to use that one bowl of water and then put in the coriander leaves and the saffron together and of course some coriander powder. So one small teaspoon of coriander powder. In between, let's check out, you have to be very careful with the timing because otherwise your florets will burn. Florets are done. Take out the florets there. We are ready to go in and blend the rice. We do not need to cook them completely. We just need to fry them and give it the color of little golden color. Right? I think I need not, fry up the green peas. They will, okay, otherwise they'll be overcooked. And now I need to fry at the rice that I had washed and kept. One small cup of rice will go for 3 people, minimum 3 people. I think we are a small family. 3 or 4 people can nicely enjoy 1 cup of rice. So just fry it up now. Rice. And just slow down the heat a bit. And while that's cooking up, we will give these ingredients of the coriander, the saffron and the coriander powder 1 whisk in the mixer. So this has been frying on for I think here 2 or 3 minutes. See, I'm using here normal rice. You can go in for basmati rice. I'm using here the normal standard premium rice there, which we normally have. And I'm trying to not make it very spicy and oily because nowadays all of us are very anxious to maintain our weight, I guess. So this is done. Once it starts sticking to the bottom, it's done. Okay, so we'll switch off the flame and try to layer the rice. So we'll try to layer the rice there like this. And then drop in all the vegetables, all of them, the vegetables, and along with the bay leaf there, put in the vegetables there, right, and even the green peas. So I think it's done. So in between I had already whisked the coriander and the coriander powder and the saffron, and here I will put in some more salt which will go into the rice. So you have to be however careful about the salt. If the salt is more, the entire dish will be spoiled. So we'll put in a little salt, and already put some salt in the beginning, so you have to be very careful about that. One more small spoon of salt. So just try to give it one shake, and this particular spiced up water is ready to go into my dish. So here it goes. Now when we are trying to give the water, we need to be careful that the water has to be a little above the rice so that the rice and the vegetables cook up. So we'll have to put some more normal water into the handi. So you're putting in the water and try to give it a little shake so that we have to take care the vegetables are under water so that they cook up well, and there's salt also already in, and I guess a little more because we do not want the dish to be soggy. So we just need to give it in such a manner that it's a little above the rice. And now this is ready to be covered on slow flame and go in for cooking. So I've already put the flame underneath this, and now we have to wait for some time till it starts boiling, the water starts boiling, and then we are reducing the flame and leaving it covered in slow flame for 7 to 8 minutes. Check in between, and then if it's done, we'll check, and done. If it's done, you're ready. So just see, uncover, and it's cooking up. Just check. I guess we need to put in some more water because it is not fully cooked. So little more water in between. Okay, so again, just to cover up, not much. You see how it's boiling up, and at this stage I'll put in the desi ghee. Some desi ghee in between, just some desi ghee, so that its flavor will mix with the flavor of the saffron and the coriander, everything together, and the richness, its richness mixed with the richness of the vegetables. So we'll again cover it up and let it be there for another 4 minutes or so in slow flame. It's been almost 4 or 5 minutes, and we'll just check how it looks. You can smell the aroma of the different flavors merging into one another, and then let me check how it is looking inside there. Yes, now it's done. See, it's done fully. Yes, your dish is ready to be served. But now we will do one thing. Just shut it down again, shut down the flame, and let it cook in its own heat. And that will be perfectly cooked, and in an easy peasy manner, you're ready with your dinner or lunch. Recipe. This is rice with vegetables in one pot. Do try out the recipe, and if you like it, do subscribe to my channel.